What's up, guys? This is gonna be weird. This is going to be really weird because this is my first time recording and uploading a video using OBS Studios, but we need to talk about something. So recently there was some drama on Twitter with Pokimane, a little bit of Keemstar, and Pokimane's simps. So recently Pokimane made a tweet about getting 11,000 followers when she had a black screen and only audio on, claiming that her followers weren't just Sims and people out for her personality. And, well, that's pretty much it. But what a lot of us have to say to that is that's a lie. That's pretty much a lie. Because I don't think she knows how Sims work. Well, she obviously doesn't if this is her claim. But Sims, they don't need to see your face every time to have any real interest into you. Most of your Sims already know what you look like, so you don't need to have a face cam stream for there to be Sims on there. It's just not how it works. They enjoy hearing you, not just looking at you, not your body. They enjoy hearing you, they enjoy your personality. They enjoy a ton about you that has more accessories to your looks. I mean, I have to say at least 5,000 of those people had to be simps. Because Pokimane's, that's all she does. I mean, she just shows off her body to her fans, and she wants to get clicks for it. I mean, practically all she does is show off her body in her streams. I mean, the only reason why she's getting many followers is because she's pretty much a show off of her looks. I mean, she always wants to look the best for her stream, yet she questions the legitimacy of her so-called fans, which are actually simps, which she still cannot understand to this day. Some drama with Keemstar is he said Pokimane 2 out of 10, and then some people started calling him misogynistic, not knowing that they were practically falling into his trap, basically giving him something to do for a drama alert video. I don't think this is misogynistic at all, because it's just rating someone, and then some people call it cyberbullying, which it obviously is not. If they knew what cyberbullying meant, he made it as a pretty harmless joke that I doubt any reasonable person would take much offense to at all. It's basically a trap to having something to do for a video. But I guess some people thought he was being sexist in some way, which again is kind of confusing because nothing about that tweet is necessarily sexist. Because he's not just going after women, it's one particular person that he doesn't actually, he wasn't giving any hate towards her. It wasn't any hate, it had nothing to do with her gender. I mean, sexism mainly has to do with taking a gender, making it superior to another, claiming it's superior to another, or saying that a gender is worse than another. I mean, it has nothing to do with the look of a person just because they're a woman. I mean, it's kind of dumb. But after all of that, all of Pokimane's friends started just spamming Keemstar actual, I wouldn't consider it hate, but I'd consider it pretty false and accusing. Calling him, like I said before, misogynistic, calling him a cyberbully, which, like I said before, that has nothing to do with cyberbullying. All it really is it's not hating. It's criticism, even though it's not at all necessary. There's a difference. There's a huge difference between criticism and actual hate. And this falls under criticism, 100%. I don't think this would ever be considered hate unless, I mean, it's literally just two letters. I mean, two letters. I mean, numbers, excuse me. Two numbers. And yet, people are calling him a misogynistic cyberbully over two numbers that are just a rating over things that include maybe her looks, maybe her personality, maybe her just content, maybe just what she does, like whether she's a good person or not. I mean, and then people are taking this as something to make women look bad. I mean, the people are taking this as Keemstar trying to make women look bad, even though it's literally just a joke. It's just a trap that when you fall for it, Keemstar gets ideas for a new drama alert video, but you get nothing off of it except for accusing someone of being a misogynistic cyberbully, even though, like I said before, it has nothing to do with either of those two very strong words. I mean, I doubt they would know the correct usage of either of those words if they're accusing a person who rates a woman or man, a woman, 2 out of 10. I mean, she's a content creator. It doesn't have to be all of her looks. It could be her personality. Like I said, what she does on streams. And now all of her friends and fans are saying that we like her because of her personality. There's no such thing as simp. But yet they don't even get how simps work, what simps do. I mean, they're out there for to look at her, to hear her voice. It makes them feel good because deep down they aren't in an actual relationship. More than 80% of them. I mean, most simps. I mean, they're just there to hear her. And hearing her is what makes them feel good. I mean, it's not just looking at her. I mean, she seriously doesn't know what she's talking about. Her fans, and her friends are extremely delusional, very, very incorrect on their accusing statements that use two extremely strong, potentially life-ruining, career-ruining, very, very, very harsh words towards someone who just says Pokimane 2 out of 10. But then you're going to ignore the Reddits literally taking pictures of her and then sexualizing them. But then you're going to go after someone who rates her 2 out of 10. I mean, that's the thing that really doesn't make any sense. Because there's a Reddit called Pokimane's Hot. Pokimane Hot. It's literally a group of Sims just sexualizing her. Yet they're just going to ignore that and go after Keemstar for saying something that literally has no harsh meaning. It's literally just criticism. Rating someone 2 out of 10. It's criticism. It's not necessarily hate, depending on how you use it. And in that situation, I wouldn't take that as anything close to hate. Nothing close to misogynistic or cyberbullying. I mean, that really, it just sounds stupid. And like I said before, her fans and her friends are extremely delusional. I mean, she has over 5 million people watching her, yet she's going to go after people copyright striking her for rightly using her content for criticism and educational purposes, which, if used in that manner, you can legally post her content onto your platform. If it's under criticism, if it's under education, then it's not taking work. I mean, it falls under the laws. I mean, but then you copyright strike those people. that goes to the point to where it's technically illegal because they were not they were not using it as a way to make profits. They are using it as criticism. They are using it as education for people who don't know the difference between what's right and what's wrong. And then that's taking that video down. And as soon as you take that video down, that goes towards the channel reputation. That goes towards what makes them money. And yet she defends herself. She wrongfully defends herself over something that was her mistake, and then makes extremely stupid points that through her knowledge she obviously doesn't know what they actually mean. I mean, she really thinks that simp is only someone who just wants to look at her to get sexual interest. No, it's someone who wants to look at you, listen to you, because it makes them feel good inside. Because they don't have actual good relationships. They probably haven't even had a girlfriend, not even in elementary school. I mean, it makes them feel special. It makes them feel good. I mean, when they donate to you, that's a sign that they want to be noticed. They want to be noticed by you. They don't want to be called. They don't want to be called random names. They just want you to notice them because it makes them feel special. That you're going to copyright strike YouTubers who tell them that it's not right to sexually harass people in that way. I mean, taking pictures of random women or streamers and then sexualizing them and then posting it onto subreddits where some kids actually watch, it falls under sexual harassment at that point. Because people like Alinity, Pokimane, they don't like it. They don't like it. They want it to stop. I want simping to stop. But people like Belle Delphine, well, Alinity is in the middle. People like Belle Delphine and kind of Alinity, they want simping to rise. But then simping goes towards the point of too far. Because, I mean, some Twitch streamers are getting harassed and then personally stalked by those simps who just want interest out of them, who want them to recognize them. I mean, and it just really falls under that category of really wrong, because those videos teach the difference between right and wrong, and a lot of those stalkers don't recognize the fact that what they're doing is wrong. And those simps taking those pictures and then sexualizing them, some of them are just little kids, preteens, or regular teens. They don't know the difference between right or wrong, and you need to teach them that. You don't hate on them. You don't tell them that it needs. You don't just tell them it needs to stop. You give a reason. But then copyright striking someone who criticizes you for just saying stop, you don't like it. But then not teaching those children, teens, even adults that it's wrong. I mean, and then just copyright striking the people who criticize you for it, and then teach those people that it's wrong. I mean, it's just stupid. It's wrong. Her fans, her and her friends, they're all just delusional. They're just extremely delusional. They're only on her side for the one reason to get attention from her. This is like some YouTubers, like, when I watch a YouTuber and they notice me, I act regular. I'm not like, oh my god, he just noticed me or she noticed me. I treat them like a regular person. I'm not going to overreact and then defend them for everything just because over that they can notice me a lot and then thank me and then want to become online friends with me. It's stupid because then you could be defending someone who off camera is doing things that don't follow under the law, that don't follow under what's right, and then you don't know it because you aren't in him or her's actual personal life. You're just friends with them online. Then defending them when they're clearly in the wrong, it just makes the situation that they can just be ended even worse. And that's all I have to say for this video. But but I just gotta say this. Pokimane and her fans and her friends, they seriously gotta stop. They're extremely delusional. That's it, guys. Bye.